Hey yo, y'all, it is Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. The draft is over now. It's a Monday. It ended on a Saturday, so I think we had some time to digest on what the 49ers did for this entire draft. They actually had a first round pick. Yes, they did. They didn't have one for the past 2 years because of the Trey Lance trade, so they were able to pick somebody in the first round, and they had 2, 4, 6, about 8 draft picks. They made a lot of trades during day 2 and 3. Pretty interesting there, but I think the 49ers, if you're looking at the long-term future, I believe it's a pretty good draft. But if you look at the near-term future, it's kind of okay-ish. I mean, did they reach for Ricky in the first round? Maybe, but they're thinking about Brendan Ayuk, Deebo Samuel potentially not be on the team, unfortunately, anymore. I mean, you just got to face the facts. Salary cap happens. Teams, players are going to go away because they want more money. More power to them. Love to keep everybody, but hey, they got to do what's best for their lives and their family lives. I don't blame the players having to leave because they have to. But if I'm looking at it, I like what they did. They did get some defensive backs. They got Renardo Green from FSU, cornerback in the second round. They also got Malik Mustapha from Wake Forest, hey, down the street in North Carolina for me. That's great pickups in my opinion. They did get a few offensive linemen. Dominick Puni from Kansas in the third round. They also got Jared Kingston from USC. Hopefully those are great picks as well. I don't know if you guys know all the draft picks themselves. I'm trying to learn my way because I don't really watch too much college football. But, I mean, if John Lynch and company are believing these guys can make the biggest difference for this year and the future, then I'm all for it. You know, we have to trust what they do. They've done a pretty good job. For the most part in the draft, they did with a few picks, but hey, every team's going to be doing that some way, shape, and form. But John Lynch and their track record, the way the 49ers have been in position to go to the Super Bowl and, you know, try to win the Super Bowl, I think the 49ers know what they're doing for the most part. So, yeah, I mean, if I give a draft grade, I'd probably give it a B. You know, I don't know. There's something a little bit missing with this draft, but at the same time, they did get the guys that they wanted, needed, and planning for the future as well. But the one thing I don't like about planning for the future is we did that before. If you don't remember, we did that with DeForest Buckner. We let him go because we didn't pay him. We didn't want to pay him a lot of money. I mean, I'm sure the 49ers would love to keep him, but they just couldn't afford him. They had to pay either him or Eric Armstead. They went with the cheaper option. And was that the better choice? I don't know. 2020 hindsight, I think most of you guys would probably say no. I'd say maybe, maybe not. I mean, Eric was a great player, but he was always hurt. DeForest, I haven't seen him hurt in Indianapolis, and he's been playing really good football over there. So maybe the 49ers indeed did make the wrong choice. But hey, salary cap issues, you got to worry about that. Players getting paid, long-term future. They did draft Javon Kinlaw, and I hate to say it, but it didn't really work out in terms of replacing DeForest Buckner. Great player as well, but same instance as Eric Armstead, always got hurt, was never on the field. That's always a big unfortunate bummer right there, but hey, you got to live with it, right? So I understand with the whole Ricky thing with maybe Deebo and Brandon, one of them is going to have to go eventually. I'd say Deebo because you look at his injury history, unfortunately. Great player, but hey, when they used him the way they used him as a wide back, yeah, it takes a toll on your body big time. So that would suck to lose Deebo. But if they want to keep Brandon Ayuk, which I think they will, they haven't traded him yet. They didn't trade him on draft day. Then, yeah, that's the goal for the 49ers. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm not a GM or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as well. I watched most of the first round. If you watched my live stream, it was a lot of fun with you guys. So the draft picks, you know, from rounds 4 through 7, I'd say the team is really good at finding great gems. I'm assuming one of these guys can be great gems in the future. Also, T.O.'s son, Tariq Owens, he got signed with the 49ers as an undrafted free agent. That's pretty cool right there. Happy for him. Hopefully he gets an opportunity to do great things during practice and stuff like that because he is an undrafted free agent, so he has to prove himself and try to make it to the roster. It's not a guaranteed pick like the rounds 1 through 3 where you know you're pretty much going to make the roster, but Owens is going to have to work his butt off to try to make it to the team. But hey, you can flourish really well. Very good system. I'd say for any receiver, including Ricky, as long as you know how to block, you're all good with Kyle Shanahan. Don't be like Brandon Ayuk for the first year or two. I don't want to block that much and not getting touches. Now he's getting too many touches, which is pretty good right there. So, yeah, I'm hoping they're bracing for that. And when you're on Kyle Shanahan's system, you're a wide receiver, you better block some way, shape, or form. If you don't, then no playing time for you at all in his system. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Just a quick go around on the draft picks. Love to see the 49ers would have drafted Rice or Frank Gore Jr., but unfortunately they went to other future endeavors. Rice went to the Los Angeles Chargers, while Frank Gore went to one of his dad's old teams, not just the 49ers, but the Buffalo Bills as well. So best of luck to them, definitely. Will they make the team? I'm not sure 100%. They weren't high draft picks. They're not like Marvin Harrison Jr., where he got drafted really high, number 4 overall. Hey, draft picks are just numbers. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, you look at our quarterback, our franchise quarterback, Brock Purdy. He got drafted with the very final pick of 2022, and look what he's doing for the 49ers. Year and a half, already took the team to the NFC Championship game his first year. Super Bowl his second year. Hopefully we can finish the end game goal and win a Super Bowl finally. But, hey, it teaches you don't have to be a high draft pick. You don't have to be a drafted player in order to do great things. And I'm hoping anybody that got drafted rounds 4 through 7, they proved themselves really well. Owens, undrafted free agent. Hopefully he can prove himself as well, not just because of his dad's name, but also because he's a great player. That's what we're hoping for. So I'm excited to see what the 49ers have in store with these rookies, and I'm hoping that they have a great campaign for the most part. And for the 49ers anyways, a lot of them do make the team. They don't just cut them randomly. I mean, they might cut 1 or 2 guys, but they take a lot of the rookies in and keep them on the full-time roster for the most part in this whole regime with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. So that's pretty good right there. Give them a chance. And yeah, I'm going to end it right here, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think about the whole draft pick. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Do you think the 49ers are in position to succeed for 2024 and beyond? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. A lot of fun with you guys during draft night, and I hope to do more for the next, however long I'm doing YouTube, definitely, because it's a lot of fun to talk about football, 49ers all day, every day. As you all know, if you watch my live stream, been traveling a lot, been doing a lot of stuff outside of football, especially now with no football actual for every Sunday. Just been doing a lot of things outside, so hope you guys understand, and yeah. We'll keep talking more about the 49ers. Love you guys as always. Thank you guys so much for listening to this, and I hope to catch you guys up this week when I talk more about the 49ers and look into 2024.